Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Medieval Kingdom Wars. Today's video was sponsored by the developers, so I want to go ahead and give them a massive shout out for helping out the channel. I really appreciate it. So if you've never heard of Medieval Kingdom Wars before, basically it is like a RTS grand strategy game where you have this huge campaign map that you go ahead and build units on, upgrade cities, move armies around, and then when you go ahead and initiate a battle, you dive into more of an RTS-esque battle where you build buildings, you build units on top of the units you already brought to battle, and you attempt to win the day, whether it's on the field, by destroying the enemy camps and fortifications, or by going ahead and taking cities. And this does have some really cool siege battles in it, so I definitely recommend, if you enjoyed this video and you want to check out the game for yourself, then I'll leave a link down below where you can check it out on Steam. I believe the game is currently having a pretty big sale, so if you want to pick it up discounted, then you can do so by just using the link in the description. As well as that, this is an indie game, so this isn't like a AAA title. I believe this was made by 3 people, so you know, there's a few things like the graphics which maybe don't, you know, entice you 100%, or the UI is a little bit here and there. However, you know, if you can look past that, I think this is a solid game and a real gem that, you know, if you can really dive into, you can have a ton of fun with, because it has some really cool mechanics. Also, one of the things I want to show you guys, because we're going to be doing the tutorials just so you get a good idea of everything in the game, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the campaign because it's very interesting, or at least this screen is, because you don't play as the Kingdom of England, you play as a Duke or an Earl or a Lord underneath the King of England. So you're not kind of just working as this huge entity, you're working as a Duke, kind of trying to raise your own renown and gain power and take castles for your lord. And I thought that was really cool because, you know, as we play Total War so often, we just play as this kind of one entity. So it was really cool to kind of get like a Crusader Kings 2 aspect in it by having all these different dukes and lords. And you can see we're jumping around the campaign map, playing as all of these guys. And I just thought that was really cool. There's also a ton of factions as well you can play as, you know, Burgundy, France, the HRE, the Papacy. One of the cool things about the HRE is all the like different dukes you can have under him as well. So you actually have all these different, you know, princes, which I thought was really cool. And there's a ton of factions you can play as well to really go ahead and move on. You can play as the Kingdom of Bulgaria, or Bohemia even, the Margrave as well. We know the Margrave from Kingdom Come Deliverance. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that before we dive into the tutorial, because I just thought it was cool. You know, not many games approach it like that, so I thought that was very nice. As well as that, the tutorial itself is very story driven, which I really like, because not too many games, they just kind of like stick in a tutorial and don't really pay much attention to it. But I think like a game like this that does have a lot to it really benefits from having a story campaign. So we're going to be starting off in the first one, and yeah, we're going to be playing, you know, introduced into Europe in 1336 on the verge of 100 Years' War. Yeah, stuff is about to go down, that is for sure. So let's just dive in and see what the story has for us. So yeah, I haven't played this game too much. I think I've poured about 4 or 5 hours into it so far, just to get a real good feel of it, and I'm enjoying myself, honestly. I really am. As I said, the graphics and the UI are a bit, you know, here and there. You know, you're not the greatest in the world, but well, I'll let this play really quickly.
A peaceful and prosperous Europe was about to be plunged into war. With the blessing of Pope Benedict XII, the great powers of England and France had sworn to join together in a crusade to the Holy Land. They'd amassed armies, weapons, and warships, but soon stood with their knives poised at each other's throats. In violation of recent treaties, England had laid claim to vast tracts of land in France, owned long ago by their ruling family, the Plantagenets. King Edward III, who took power in 1330, wanted to make Anjou, Aquitaine, Brittany, Normandy, and Poitou vassals of England again, despite the French people and culture that had flourished there for so long. Meanwhile, against all odds, a new dynasty had taken power in France, the House of Valois, and they would no longer tolerate English ambitions on the continent. Secretly absolved of his crusader's vow by the Pope in 1336.
Sorry about this, the music is really loud, I don't really know why. The music is so loud. Why is it so loud?
promising to support the Scots in their war against England. Count Guy de Châtillon was among the many lords who answered Francis' call to defend Scotland. Count Guy was a notorious rogue avenger. Even after his brother-in-law, Philip, unexpectedly became king. Official hostilities between England and France had not yet been declared, however, and with no assistance from France, his Scottish adventure turned into a nightmare. When King Edward of England invaded Scotland, ready to incinerate the Scottish town of Aberdeen, the French nobles were trapped. Medieval Kingdom Wars allows you to quit and later resume campaign battles in progress. Let's join such a battle now and see if Count Guy de Châtillon can hold on as the English mount a final assault.
So I don't know why the music has suddenly gone so loud, but I guess it has. Sorry about that. You can't really understand the dialogue, but it was a really cool story, and I love the way they're integrating the 100 Years' War and kind of kicking it off. So as you can see, this is kind of the overall campaign map, and a battle has been initiated. So we're going to see more of a campaign map later, but for now we're going to dive into the battle. These are the units we have at our disposal, and we're going to be fighting the Siege of Aberdeen and trying to take out them pesky Scottish, you know, bring them under rightful English rule and secure this territory. The French are here as well, so I think there's 2 full armies, so I don't think we'll be controlling everything in this battle, as we do have an AI army as well helping us. But I'm glad to see that we're going to be diving into the sieges, because the sieges are one of the cooler parts of the game for sure. I think, because if you guys remember back to the fantasy version, because this originally was a fantasy game with elves and dragons and stuff, and then they moved on, I guess, for the second one into more of a medieval setting.
As French and English forces prepared for the war they knew was coming, trouble was brewing. The Scottish Second War of Independence had been raging since 1332, and a peace treaty between England and Scotland was imminent. Until in 1336, the French sent forces to support their Scottish allies. Outraged, King Edward himself crossed into Scotland via Newcastle and laid siege to Aberdeen. He proclaimed that once the city fell, he would burn Aberdeen to the ground. The town was on the verge of defeat, with only a few remaining Scots and Frenchmen defending the last keep. It was no longer about victory, but a chance to repel yet another assault and flee the doomed city while the English regrouped. As the English prepared to storm the last keep of Aberdeen, French and Scottish defenders made their battle lines, and the English unleashed a devastating trebuchet bombardment. One of the French nobles leading the counterattack was struck and knocked unconscious. His marshal ran towards him to help. The French were within a hair's breadth of being defeated.
My lord! My lord! Saints in hell, you were struck by a trebuchet boulder. You're conscious now. Can you see me? Ah! What? God's death. To have this happen in the middle of a siege. Things are already a bloody mess. How's your neck, my lord? Try looking around. Behind you, the town of Aberdeen is dying. I hope it'll refresh your memory how bollocksed we are here.
So there we go. We're diving out now to move the camera around so we can basically see what we've got at our disposal. And we can see in the mini-map down here what we've also got. So these are going to be our defenses. You can see the city is ravished from the battle itself. And yeah, things are not looking too great for us. We can use a scroll wheel to zoom in and check out our infantry. So as you can basically tell, it's very much a classic RTS-esque game, at least in the battles. The campaign map is completely different, which is really a nice real kind of, not many games do stuff like this. So I really do enjoy it.
Now, your lordship, try to remember. Take a look at the locations I have marked on your map. You can use the mini-map in the right bottom corner.
Okay, cool. We can do this. It's all pretty simple just to look around. So we can basically see our buildings we've got deployed down, our archery range.
This is the last remaining keep that we must hold on to for one more bloody assault by that English dog, King Edward.
We will fight and die. We also have what I assume we're going to escape on our boats, probably.
All that remains of the ships in the harbor.
Oh, they've been burnt.
Absolute slaughter. Damn these English.
So the English have destroyed our retreat. There is no escape. Oh, there's one last boat. Okay, I assume we're going to be going towards that last boat over here.
The mighty port of Aberdeen is ablaze, my lord. Sadly, this was the port that welcomed us to Scotland with open arms.
Not looking too good for us.
Now then, glad your wits are coming back. Hear that? The English are signaling their advance. We must make our stand. Select your lads, get them behind the walls and close the gates behind them. Then order bowmen to use fire arrows and light the fire pit. Finally, you'll need to order men to the walls. Then get your trebuchets to unleash hell on them. I stand ready to assist.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's send them English dogs packing. So you can see we've got some fighting going on right now.
Those years are dying there. I beg thee, get them inside the walls. Make haste, my lord.
Okay, well, we need to retreat our men back, so we'll select them and bring them back straight away. We also need to make sure we close the gate as soon as we can. So,
this be the gate.
this be the gate indeed. So we'll bring back our infantry and we'll prepare to close the gate as soon as our infantry are inside to push back the English. I assume as well we want to get our bowmen up here as well. Oh, we can't select them yet, obviously.
Gatekeepers, get ready.
Haven't got that yet, but the English are moving forward. Oh, is it going to close it for us?
Dogs are in pursuit, my lord. Close the damn gate.
I was trying to, me lord. I'm just too good. I'm pushing ahead. Oh, there's a couple Englishmen coming through. Close the
Stones and
gate.
mortar at work. Shut her down.
There you go. We'll close the gate and our infantry will kill these poor English dogs. But we need to also get our archers up on the walls as well, I
Serve up
imagine.
the English on flaming skewers. Order the archers to switch to fire arrows and light up the oil pitch.
So this is something I really like as well that the game has.
stand ready.
Let me go to fire arrows. Yeah, right
Arrows
there.
of fire.
So this will cost resources as well that you'll bring yourself into. So, but yeah, I really like the fact that... Oh wait, do we need to light these actually ourselves?
Release
Yeah,
your
we do.
arrows, lads.
Okay, that's fine. I really like how it has a
Arrows
really
of
cool like
fire.
siege
Release
setup.
your arrows, lads.
So we'll burn all of that. Yeah, that's a light, and we'll set these ones up as well. I really like how there's a really kind of big aspect of like sieges in this, where you can build all manner of like siege equipments and destroy ladders and set up traps. It's kind of very much like the stronghold. The battles, yeah, that's a good kind of thing. The battles are very much. Are they climbing or what? Let's get some infantry up on the walls. Get our archers up onto the walls. Yeah, so it's very much like Stronghold 2, you know? It has a big aspect of that to it, and you know, it's definitely very, very cool. Can we, like, set these guys up just a little bit better? The archers are going to be up here and start shooting.
We make our stand here, my lord.
Lots of infantry.
English villains are coming, and we must fight them off.
Having the archers up on the walls are going to be great as well. Can they climb or what? No, I think they need some siege equipment or something. We have infantry downstairs, and the archers are now going to be shooting a ton. We have some extra stuff as well we can do, you know. You can see them pushing forward. The archers are helping out as well with a fire all around. But yeah, you can build all manner of like traps and stuff to hit the enemy. They're still trying to break down our gate right now, but our archers are doing an awesome job. So as like in a proper campaign battle, obviously we're in the tutorial right now, you'll have to build all these buildings and upgrade them, and you can see all the stuff you can train as well. So right now, I don't think we will be able to, but yeah, you'll be able to train stuff from all these, and you'll have to upgrade the buildings and stuff.
Fire on them, my lord. Command thy trebuchets to switch to flamed stones.
And I believe in the actual campaign as well.
One mighty machine here.
What a
Light
mighty
it up,
machine.
lads.
The voice acting is cheesy as hell, but it's kind of fitting. We don't want to be hitting our own men, okay?
Trebuchet crew.
Let's hit like this. Let's hit this big bulk of infantry they have there. The archers should be able to deal with everything else.
Stones
The
and
gate is
mortar
holding
at work.
very nicely as well, but I'm sure...
They're almost upon us. We must hold on, lordship, until we get a chance to flee Aberdeen. By the saints' mercy, this city is doomed. Now, Don't let the English get through to the inner keep. Once they
I'm
capture
scared.
the town hall flag, our men's morale will be shattered and we'll be done for.
So I believe on the campaign map you have a I think it's like you normally get 30, depending on the level of the city, you get about 30 minutes to defend.
Loading
And if you hold off the attackers for 30 minutes, then you win the day, and obviously if you don't, you lose the day. But right now, I mean, obviously this is a tutorial mission, but it seems pretty clean that we've got this battle down. They aren't really putting up much of a great fight, and our archers are slaughtering them. I mean, look at the bodies piling up. Once more onto the breach, my lord.
If we're to hold, we must outfit more soldiers. By God's grace, we still hold a barracks, an archery range, and a siege workshop in the inner keep. Raise more troops, your lordship. Hurry!
Okay, let's go and get some more men then. So we'll train, what, I guess some macemen on the field, and then we'll get, what, probably some artillery, battering ram, and so obviously we don't need much of this, but we can upgrade some catapults as well. Where's the archery range as well here? Genoese crossbowmen, that could be kind of cool, but we'll get some French bowmen. They're pretty cheap, so we'll pick them up, and we'll get some more men deployed. Is it building my macemen? Yeah, it is, good. The artillery's still doing. We might actually have to end up falling back here, but I mean, right now, yeah, the British are coming up with more men, and they have archers of their own now. So here you go. You got to start to see, like, it's much, you know, now that they have archers, they're much more effective at killing us. We're actually going to go ahead and bring our pikemen off of the walls, or our halberdier off of the walls. Just because they're getting shot by archers right now, and we obviously don't really need that. Well, as soon as our archers are built, though, we'll get our macemen up here as well. The artillery can maybe start hitting these missiles. I wouldn't mind taking care of the missiles rather than anything else. We'll leave that, and then we'll also, when these archers are built, which they are in a second, yeah, we'll get the archers up on this wall now to help return fire. Because they don't look like they have any siege equipment. Maybe that'll be introduced to us in a little bit. You also have all of these guys as well, where you can, like, move if you have any idle units not in a group or anything. You can set groups up here as well.
Alert, boys.
When you recruit them, so that's kind of nice. And you can also upgrade these walls as well. You can't do it right now, but in the campaign, you can also, like, click a button and these will upgrade to, like, stone walls, so you can improve the defenses. God, look at the bodies right there, my God. Especially with our archers up here as well. Oh, they have some artillery of their own.
The outer palisade walls will not hold for long. Luckily, we have a stockpile
Men
of
of
stone
arrows,
inside the
standing
city.
ready.
So I urge thee to begin stone wall construction immediately.
Just what I was talking about. So now we can go ahead and use this one. Yeah, build stone wall upgrades. Is it going to be the outer wall? Is that what it's upgrading, or is it the inner wall? What part of it is it upgrading the inner wall or the outer wall? That's what I want to know. I'm not too sure, but either way we're upgrading. Or maybe we're just researching it right now. Oh, we've got siege equipment. Okay, let's get our archers off the wall and put our infantry on there. Actually, I think I'd rather some macemen up here. Let's bring back our archers. We also want to make sure we keep on recruiting archers as well. Because we can probably stick archers along this wall and use them to defend. Let's go ahead and recruit another unit of archers. Get these guys up. Can they get up here? Don't know if they can get. I don't think there's actually a way up on this wall at the moment. But we'll click it nonetheless. Bring up some more archers. Yeah, you can see the wall is being improved as well. Siege tower is up there. The artillery can bring it down. That would be perfect.
Lock your arrows, men.
Stick some more bowmen up there. The macemen are getting up here as well. Oh yeah, various ways up here. Perfect. So yeah, we'll stick some archers up here just to basically help out. And I guess we'll get another unit of infantry. Obviously, you know, we're supposed to, like, proceed in this tutorial. We're not supposed to get, like, destroyed this early on. Let's just go ahead and teach us some stuff. We could even arguably rally out. I'm not going to, but we could. We could. You know, you can, like, set stances as well to stand ground defensive. So, you know, stuff like this is, you know, great for, like, holding your line. You can set formations as well. Tight formation, loose. You know, some special ones which we obviously haven't unlocked yet, but you can do that.
My lord needs Bougiers.
Our macemen are getting slaughtered. I guess we'll bring them off the wall until... I'm just kind of curious about where our siege towers are going, so...
The gate is under attack.
Lock your arrows,
And the gate is being taken down as well. If you guys can, shoot their archers. I want them being taken care of. And we'll get our artillery as well. And you can see our gate or our walls are being upgraded as we speak. Nice improvement there.
My lord, to report our stone walls are complete. Now let us fortify them. We'll construct oil pots on the gatehouse, as well as ballistas and catapults on the bastions.
So you can really start to see like the RTS aspects coming in from like all my favorite games. So let's get ballista there.
Gatekeepers,
We
get
will
ready.
build oil there, and I guess we'll build a catapult here. So we'll have a ballista and a catapult. So it has like really cool aspects, and it's a thing I really like. You know, not too many games approach it like this, and it kind of has a bit of everything. You know, and as I said, like the
Awaiting your
graphics aren't
orders.
the greatest in the world. The UI could be a little bit improved. But again, you know, for an indie game of 3 people,
Maces, move
this is a
out.
ton of fun. And, you know, especially in the campaign, the campaign, you can have endless fun. And I think if you can look past the UI and really get into the game, you will 100% enjoy this one. So our archers are coming up, because you can really have some cool stories, like some really cool stories. Notice our ballistas are up as well now. They'll be able to help cover the causeway. We could also build some more artillery here as well. I guess why not?
Perhaps try later.
Yeah, we'll build some more artillery there. Got some more archers up and running as well. Our macemen are routing back to the city
Voyageurs await
centre.
your
Guess the
orders.
Voyageurs will have to come in here.
One of thy walls is being completed.
Yeah, the English are coming in full force. They're also moving on this left flank as well. Where are they off to? Are they trying anything sneaky? Probably to burn the last ship or something. We're going to have to fight our way out. Maybe there will be no hope, because I don't really see many places off. I mean, you can obviously upgrade your mines and stuff like this to improve that.
Awaiting your orders.
Oh god, yeah, we need a lot more men over here. Let's get all the artillery as well, and I guess focus down this.
My lord needs Vougieres.
I need to make sure we protect our archers we have up here, and we got all these archers back here. You might have to close the gate soon enough as well.
Fiends, burn!
Oh, they're coming through here already. Give me, we got some macemen here.
There's trouble brewing.
I'm just trying to protect my archers. We need more infantry up here ASAP. Let's train some more macemen then and get them over here. Wait, are these?
The oil is hot, sire.
Vougieres will
Bring back these
prevail.
voyageurs.
Bowmen stand
Are we losing the city flag? Are they? Is this just our men coming back or what? I assume this is like these soldiers haven't routed. I might have to retreat back honestly and close this gate.
Gatekeepers, get ready.
Yeah, I might have to. I'll leave this unit as like my my vanguard. What does this mean? I'm really curious, because it doesn't look good, right? We could obviously upgrade technology as well if we wanted to, or... Oh, we're still upgrading, apparently. Oh, we ran out of stone, I think. Let's bring back our
My lord
archers.
needs Vougieres.
We'll have Voyageurs
Move
light
as
here.
commanded,
The
men.
archers, just get everyone on the walls, please. I know you guys are very depleted, but still.
Stand ready, men.
Stand ready for honor and glory. Got some more
Awaiting
macemen up
your
here as well. That's good. I guess just throw everything out here to help out and let the archers do their magic.
your arrows, men.
Tell us what you
Let's
need,
close the
lord.
gate as well.
Shut her down now.
There is no escape. Artillery coming in. Can the artillery shoot any other types of shots? So you can destroy the unit, hold fire, attack rounds and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Cool enough for me. Archers,
stand
fire
ready.
arrows as well.
Arrows of fire.
Yeah, fire arrows, please. I
My
want
lord
to
needs
destroy these
Vougieres.
artillery pieces. Yeah, we're destroying some of the artillery pieces. Bring it down, boys. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Yeah, we're destroying my artillery piece. Nice. As the Voltaires hold of the line. We got some more macemen coming up. Let's open the gate and we'll try and push out again. So this, we can upgrade the gatehouse. I guess we'll do that. I guess it will just make it bigger and stronger. So why not? Why not? Is that going to go down soon? Yeah, the artillery, I mean, the siege tower is going down very soon. The infantry are fighting
Voyageurs
bravely,
await
killing
your
these
orders.
archers. You brave men. Brave men. Nice, yeah, nice, that's perfect. The siege tower is down now. All of our archers can focus elsewhere. We've got good infantry up here. I guess we just need more infantry, honestly. Maybe some more artillery wouldn't be bad either, but we'll just pick up more infantry. Get some more of these Voltaires.
Loading
And just let the archers just kill everything in their path.
Send them death from above.
What is that? Just protect the city. You have the English withdraw in 4 minutes. So that's basically what you'll have every time you fight a battle. Is you'll have to hold for a set time, repel their assaults, and then that will like repel their army. And we'll get our archers to continue to shoot at their siege towers. We're going to make sure that these bad boys are down. We are upgrading the gatehouse as well. We don't think we can get out here. No, we can't get out here. We have like no one to push this artillery piece right now, so pretty good for us. Oh, these dudes have like done a very good job. I think we've got this pretty under wraps right now, especially with the artillery coming in as well. Yeah, these siege towers don't have any infantry by them. I believe you can destroy the palisades as well and like make your way through that way. I'm not quite sure 100% how destroying the like walls works. I guess we could find out, because these are enemy. No, these aren't enemy controlled anymore. Yeah, so I'm not actually 100% sure how that works, if you can destroy the gates and then just push forward. I also still can't believe that these spearmen have like held so hard. Yeah, soon the English will withdraw. That's good with me. And nice, we've upgraded the gatehouse as well now, so it should be a lot stronger. I guess we'll burn some more burning oil. So is burning oil like a one-off we can use? The gatehouse obviously looking a lot cooler there as well. Our bowmen like up there. We've got their battering ram moving up. Can we open the gate and charge out at them? Or is that not how it works?
Shut her down. The gate.
They've got lots of infantry up here now as well. I guess we'll just prepare to fight and throw every able-bodied man we have here. I mean, actually, the battering ram is close to going down. Battering ram did go down, and the gate is still pretty strong. Upgrading that gate was a great idea. We'll buy some more burning oil. We've got our last couple men who are like routed but not coming back. So these guys here, so these guys have routed and now back basically. And we'll continue to repel the enemy. So, you know, imagine if you're actually playing like on the campaign map, the AI will be a lot more aggressive with their armies instead of like this kind of constant stream of soldiers coming in bit by bit, not really doing too much. You know, in the actual campaign, obviously this is the tutorial, so it's supposed to ease you in, but I've played on the campaign map, and let me tell you, the AI does storm your castles a lot more aggressively. And I have had a few issues with the AI, so do bear that in mind. Like, the AI isn't the smartest in the world, but from playing Total War, it doesn't really like affect my gaming experience too much. You know, it's not going to be any like super sentient AI, but it does the job. So, you know, it understands how to siege castles and does a pretty good job of it. So we're going to be trying to get some more men up this battery or up this siege tower. Hopefully we can destroy. I wonder if we destroy it with them climbing up it, if it destroys the men inside of it. I mean, we destroyed the tower, that's good, so I guess no one was up it, though. Do these towers shoot as well? I assume I guess they do. They've got a lot more infantry. I kind of am tempted to sally out here, because they don't really have a lot here. So let's, we can repair the gate. Let's toggle the gate. And let's just charge out. Why not? For honor and glory. Let's push out. With the archers covering us as well? Sure, let's do this.
One mighty machine here.
One mighty machine here.
Await.
Let's send out the Vosges. Let's send out the Macemen. We'll send the Macemen probably over here. We can retake this this outer keep. That'd be pretty nice. We have 50 seconds to do it, but I am very much looking forward to securing this territory for the glory of Scotland.
Move out. Swing 'em, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna start taking this back now. We'll send back the back unit of Voltigeurs to do this. Voltigeurs, sorry. And we'll engage them again with the support of all the arrows we have. We have so many bowmen, it's crazy. But as you can see, the bowmen get melted very, very quickly if you do not support them. There you go. We're going to be able to take this flag and, you know, reassert our dominance. And I think by retaking this flag, we then get more. We can get our control back of any buildings in this district. So, for example, we would then be able to repair this gate. I think we'll take a look at that if we have enough time. As we've taken it, but no, we have to take it for ourselves. So yeah, now that it's in our control, we can now rebuild the gate and we can do a bunch of stuff to it. So that's kind of a cool system of like securing territory and kind of having this kind of outer push back and forth. So you can get repelled from a part in the city, but then you can fight your way back through.
Your lordship, the English are running for the protection of their siege camp. God save me! What a bloody slaughter! However, even though we've won this fight, I am afraid we've lost the battle. The English will regroup and return in greater numbers, like dung beetles.
Or sand people.
Sorry to rush you, Your Honor, but we must make our escape, and quick. It won't be more than an hour before the English mount another assault. If I may be so bold, take whoever can walk and let's board ships just off the coast to sail back home. Also, may I advise thee to leave quietly. Our Scottish allies might not take this lightly.
Should we just leave quietly? We'll leave quietly. I feel like that's very much a medieval thing to do. Is just like abandon them and be like, yeah, see you later.
Scotland, whom we leave behind. That God Almighty show them mercy for that wretched scum, Edward of England.
Well, there's no point us dying as well.
Et Spiritus Sanctu, Amen. Now, let's away to the world map, where we can set sail for the French coast.
Yeah, there's no point us dying alongside the Scottish. that's for sure. We might as well live to fight another day. Even if the Scottish will not.
In a cruel stroke for which history never forgave him, King Edward burned Aberdeen to the ground, putting innocent men and women to the sword, his conquest marked by blood and desolation every step of the way. Dismayed but not broken, the Scots avoided any more major engagements, and Edward was free to return to England. The King of France had to act. Philip's release from his crusader vows had not been made public, and he proceeded as planned, inviting all his nobles, great and minor, to raise men and send their forces to Marseille, where a fleet was being assembled that Philip declared would sail to the Holy Land. Meanwhile, many French adventurers, lucky to have survived their Scottish expedition, were sailing home, beaten and tired, targets of English and Irish privateers, and our hero, Count Guy de Chatillon, faced the task of crossing the Channel to return to his estate town of Orleans.
It's so crazy.
That was close. We barely made it, your lordship. Now that we are outside the city, the English won't dare to touch us, as there are no official hostilities between our kings. So let us set sail for the French shore and make our way to Orleans.
It's so crazy, like, back in the medieval times where, you know, like, obviously they just said, you know, the French and the English aren't at war, but they basically are, and the English will probably invade France, and, you know, the king's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Holy Lands and go on crusade with all my nobles and stuff, and you know, everyone's just like, yeah, that's gonna happen. You know, with the English gonna do it. Like, it's just the way stuff happened. It's just like, really? That's what happened.
Word is, Orleans may be rebelling. Citizens are angry at the cost of your Scottish adventure, ungrateful lot. But we'll deal with that once we get to Orleans. We'll have a long journey ahead of us. And before we set sail, may I suggest you heal your soldiers? We are near a friendly town and have some silver to spare.
So here we go. As we progress through this tutorial, we're going to get a bit more information about how to now work on the campaign map.
Your Honor. We would need to inspect our soldiers, then heal our lads, and finally set sail for France.
So here we go. We have the campaign map that we can now see. We are on here. So this is the world map. You can command armies, and you can see the English army going back after the peace was struck between them and the Scottish. So, you know, we got to select our army now.
Bloody business calls thee
You can
now.
see our army. So as you can see, you can bring a ton of units to bear in the battle. And you can also go ahead and rename the army, which is kind of cool. Transfer units and stuff. And, you know, do a bunch of other things on the campaign map. So I guess what we'll have to do, units will be healed slowly over time when they're near friendly towns, but that will take weeks of game time. For now, go ahead and instant heal up all of your units. So I guess we will need to do that right now. So what do we have to click? Rename army, transfer, recruit, attack town. Is there an easier way to do this?
Well met, my lord.
Am I being blind? Where is the heal button? There's nothing here. Okay guys, sorry, I just had to click on the units here. This obviously makes sense because you wouldn't need to technically heal everything. So you just have to click on this and heal all the units and hopefully that should sort it out instantly, I think, apparently. Or do I just have to heal the individual?
Drums, my lord.
Do I not have enough silver? Yeah, I don't have enough silver to heal everyone, so
Well met, my lord.
I guess we'll heal, heal majority of your army. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's why it wouldn't work.
Lads are feeling much better now, so let's away, my lord. I advise that we travel as much as we can by sea, as it will be much faster.
We can do that indeed. I mean,
calls thee now, your
I
grace.
kind of want to repair the rest of my army, but I guess we won't, because we might need that silver later on in the tutorial. So do we just have to, yeah, bring it to port? So we'll just click, and then we can speed things up if we want to go a bit faster. And continue to move around. But it's really cool in the actual campaign seeing all of these armies around Europe moving, because there's a real big like there's a real big like, oh, this army has left, you know, London and is on the way to Paris, you know, and you can see these armies moving around the campaign map, and I think that's really cool because everything's happening in real time. It kind of adds a really nice atmosphere to the game itself. So where are we off to?
I am the hammer in thy hand, my lord. Use me hard.
Yeah, there you go. Just telling me about bringing the army to Orleans. We can do that and then increase the game speed as well. So we'll increase the game speed up to 2 times. And then, where is it? It's like down in the south, right? Oh, it's right here, yeah. So then we'll click that, and as you can see, the time does move pretty slowly in game, so you have plenty of time to, you know, manage stuff. And obviously right now we're just waiting for the army to move itself, but, you know, we'd have to manage cities and move our other armies and stuff. Oh, is it just ported us or not? Oh no, we just moved to a different season, which is nice. And obviously in different seasons you have different effects happening and affecting you, so, you know, we'll be making probably more taxes every season as well. You can see the increase. I'm not too sure what. So this is our income. This is our upkeep, and so obviously they're subtracted from one another.
Astern, my lord. Ships sighted. They're hunters flying Irish colors. Damn privateers. To arms, my lord.
So we've been attacked at the sea? Oh, there they are. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's 170 of them. I should have healed more units. I should have healed more people. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. So if there are armies nearby, I guess you can add them to your quarter, but I guess we're going to have to try and barter with them or something, because things are not looking great. But we will repel the Irish. I'm hoping that a French fleet is going to turn up or something. I feel like, you know, this cannot be our end.
The saga of naval warfare resounds through the ages, from the Greeks and Romans with their complex naval tactics, to the brilliance of ranged sea combat in the gunpowder age. Ramming, broadsides, Greek fire, oh, the poetry of battles at sea.
This is awesome, actually. That's a cool intro.
None of that existed in the Middle Ages, and naval combat came down to several ships barely able to stay afloat, boarding with grappling hooks or suspended bridges, creating a floating archipelago on which the slaughter would commence. Without any naval maneuvering or tactics, these battles usually came down to which side had more men. And on that fateful day in 1336, Count Guy de Chatillon found that he faced overwhelming odds against Irish privateers, superior in manpower, arms, and armor.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. My lord, don't look at me like that. In truth, I'd advise your honor to pray as well. We're totally buggered now. Unless all the right devices, counters, and formations are used. Your lordship, the saints may yet intercede. For I have heard a voice from on high, reminding me all I know of the art of war, and so shall advise thee. Follow my advice to the letter, and by our blessed mother, we just might survive. Besides, the lads are terrified. They will not obey unless you follow my advice. God's nails, here come the Irish. Look at their bloody armor. Make ready to fight, and heed my every word.
I will, my lord. I mean, I am the Duke, but whatever.
Irish heavy armor foot knights are scouting our position. These Buckmore cannot be stopped by arrow or sword. but a good swat from a mace will do. Hurry! Task our macemen to attack them. If they lay hold of our flag, the rest of our men will lose faith in you and surrender.
Awaiting your orders.
So it's basically, you know, telling us about the way that, you know, armor-piercing units work, and you know, it's going to be very much hard. It's going to be a lot harder to, you know, penetrate people's armors. Also, units are now moving a lot faster now that we are, I guess, out of that tutorial. So units actually do run instead of the slow pace they were moving in the other version of the siege. Units are a bit faster, so we'll bring them around. Does double clicking make them sprint or not? I don't know. Oh, we've got some archers up here as well, which is good. I mean, we have some crossbows up here as well. I don't think we're supposed to bring these guys up here yet. No, we're not. But basically, these crossbows will probably slaughter these dudes. And then we'll probably flank with this unit. I'm already ahead of you. I should be the leader here. We can see the Irish heavy infantry here as well. Yeah, they do look pretty decent.
Look alert, boys.
Well, the macemen obviously are tasked with armor piercing. And they'll probably be doing some pretty good stuff, yeah. We'll repel the Irish. I mean, the Irish still have plenty of men left to advance, but so do we. So do we. I believe we'll be able to repel the superior force. You know, as long as we use the right counters, it'll all be good. And this obviously goes to show the differences in the the RTS is kind of, you know, rock, paper, scissors in a sense that, you know, the heavily armored units will be able to defend themselves against missiles, but they'll get, you know, slaughtered by heavy macemen, whereas, you know, these heavy knights will slaughter most other infantry as well as, you know, as well as archers and other stuff like that. You'll have cavalry. When we have obviously taken a bit of damage as well from these knights, you can see this unit is pretty depleted down to half strength. But we are going to win nonetheless. I want to see what these crossbows are made of. These crossbows probably shoot slowly, but do so much armor piercing.
We got them. But now the Irish are moving their bowmen forward. Our macemen will fall like rabbits. Pull them back and order your armored Vougiers forward to slaughter their archers. And better use a loose formation.
So once again, you know, it's just telling us more, so let's get these dudes back, bring these guys back, and then throw forward our Vougiers. These guys, and we'll stick them in loose formation as well.
Dress weapons.
Dress weapons. So as you can tell, like, you know, these guys are heavily armored, so they'll basically be able to, you know, avoid most missile fire. But I imagine, again, these guys will get slaughtered by crossbows. So it's kind of nice, you know, and if only the Irish were attacking with their superior numbers in one big go, hey, they'd probably be able to win the day.
Vougiers await your orders.
So we'll bring in our infantry.
Stand ready, men.
And yeah, we'll just cut these guys down. We also have arrows raining down on the enemy as well.
My lord needs Vougiers.
So yeah, we'll cut these guys down, finish them off, and I guess then proceed to clear out the rest of the enemy there.
Vougiers await your orders.
We'll send one unit back as well to finish off this one we missed. We actually missed one of the units in our loose formation. We have one unit. We have a handful of macemen left as well, so.
Vougiers await your orders.
We'll just charge them down, and very nice indeed.
Here comes their main force, several hundred strong. Our only chance is to blockade the bridge to our ship with Vougiers, while our ranged troops soften them up.
Can we use our crossbows yet?
Vougiers would need to stand ground in a tight formation. God's grace be with them.
We also have some catapults back there as well. So wait, where do our Vougiers? Our Vougiers are here. Let's go ahead and bring them up. We'll change them into a tight formation. We'll stick them in a defensive stance. Yeah, a defensive stance there. Can't use these crossbows yet. Yeah, I guess it's going to say like when we start losing the day or maybe something. Oh, we're stand ground. Yeah, we need to stick these guys in a defensive stance quickly. Oh my god, they are just behind us as well, defensive. They're so close, some of our archers are hitting me as well. We have infantry as well, which we can throw up, so that's fine.
Bowmen, stand ready.
Yeah, bowmen will fight now. We'll fall back. Oh, we have a cinematic mode as well. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's actually really cool. I like that. I mean, obviously, the graphics aren't the best in the world. I've mentioned that already, but it's still kind of cool to just get rid of all of the UI. So, yeah, with our dudes here,
Vougiers will
okay.
deliver death.
We'll just engage him here, I guess. With the archers helping him. There's so many of them, though. My god. Oh, yeah, look at them heavy dudes there as well. The Gallic macemen. Oh, god, where are you guys going?
Vougiers?
Come back, please. For the love of God, come back. Defensive,
Oh,
just stick
we
here
shall
and hold.
decimate them.
You guys as well, come
Vougiers
back.
will obey.
Oh, my god, you guys
Move
are having
as
some
commanded,
trouble.
men.
Just fall back. Yeah, there we go. With the archers coming in as well, we've got this one. Especially when we, you know, it'd be nice if we could use our artillery, maybe? Artillery? No, I can't use the artillery yet either.
Marry, they will not die well in this.
They will not indeed. Oh my god. Oh! No, they're fine.
And ready, men.
You guys engage that. You guys hold that.
My
They're in
lord,
tight
we-
formation. Are you
Yes.
both in tight formation? I
Now
think
it's
so.
time to bury them in rocks and arrows. Luckily, we have some stone for our catapults. You also need to bring your crossbowmen closer for the full devastation of their volley.
Hey, I wanted to bring my crossbows up like 20 minutes ago.
Keen eyes, gleaming gears.
Still can't move them. Oh well, we can direct our fire there. We'll like hit just their big clumps.
Our steady arms standing by.
There we go. The crossbows are now bringing to bear. We'll throw in our macemen as well just to help out. We'll commit everyone to this fight.
Balls coming at you.
Yeah, I imagine the artillery just shreds their infantry. We'll throw in the macemen as well just to act as more
Vougiers
cover.
await your orders.
Voyagers are about to win there. I mean, as soon as the crossbows are up here, it's over. We have the high ground, Anakin. Look at them artillery stones as well. No big boulders. I mean, it's much more effective, I guess. Oh my god, look at all the bodies as well sinking. We're going to turn this sea red. And now the crossbows are up here as well. Toggle the volley ability. Arrow volley, yeah. When everyone's up, I guess, we'll have to toggle it.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds.
Oh, there you go. We have to put it down. Volley there, men.
Eager for the fray.
They're going to shoot. There we go. So they're volleying one big go. That's kind of cool.
Rank and fire, men.
So we like organize these volleys every single time. I dig that. Do they shoot automatically? Well, I think they do shoot in the volley constantly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're so almost broken. Let's push them back into the sea.
Swing 'em, boys.
Reminds me of Vikings, you know? Yeah, the archers coming in. Slaughtering them. Victory is ours, I think.
We held firm, my lord. Let's pursue and attack their ships. We would need to capture their flag to force a surrender. Their ship is protected by bowmen and heavy knight infantry.
Hold fire,
Now
crossbowmen.
you know how to deal with them.
Okay, so what did he say? So we'll use our control. So yeah, you guys hold your fire now. No need to volley fire anymore. So they have bowmen. So what do we need to send up? I guess our heavy voyagers, and we'll send them up in a loose formation. We'll stick them on stand ground, and we'll send them up in a loose formation, and that's the best way to do it. Nice. Yeah, our macemen will get slaughtered. We'll bring up our own bowmen as well, just to help out. And I guess our crossbows can go over on this side. I mean, we're abandoning our own flag, but I'm sure it'll be okay. But yeah, look at that. You know, our voyagers aren't taking much damage. A bit of damage. They're chipping away, but these guys are heavily armored enough in a loose formation as well.
My lord needs Vougiers.
My lord needs voyagers. I like that intro to the naval combat. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. We've got heavy knights as well, so we're gonna need our crossbows and our macemen. So let's get our crossbows already up here, and we'll get our macemen already up here as well. Because we're gonna have to kill these dudes. So let's just preemptively.
Get ready.
We can see there's heavy knights, and we know how to kill the heavy knights now as well. So
Vougiers await your orders.
you guys need to finish them off, though, please.
Launch your arrows, men.
And we'll get the macemen down here immediately. We'll basically just stick to all of our macemen down here. And all of our crossbows as well. It's going to select everyone, yeah. So we'll just select these guys. Crossbows up here. Because our Voldiers probably won't do too good against the heavy knights, but it's fine. Crossbows will.
Steady arms standing by.
Get the macemen over here as well. We're about to capture their flag as well. Oh, we've already forced a surrender, I guess.
Angels on high. My lord, against all odds we triumph. It's victories like this that make me choose to fight a battle against all odds instead of auto-resolving. Auto-resolving is for peasants and laggards.
It is. Auto-resolving is for peasants. I feel like that's the ultimate legend saying right there.
Tactics can greatly shift the odds in your favor. Indeed, there'll be more on this later. Now we have to loot the dead and be on our way. We snagged a lot of trade goods too, so our losses weren't for nothing.
Nice.
Holy relics, books. Looks like these sinful pirates raided a holy place. Bastards. But we'll need just these types of trade goods if we're to dissuade the population of Orleans from rebellion and other foolish notions. Now accept the trade goods we salvaged and let's continue to the world map.
Let's go. Cool, well, that was a ton of fun, having your access to, like the naval battle. I imagine, obviously, when things are a lot more fast-paced and both sides are going back and forth, that'd be a ton of fun. I'm unsure if there's multiplayer in this game. I know there's, like, multiplayer battles in this game, but I'm not sure if there's a multiplayer campaign, because I imagine something like that would be really fun, when you dive into battles and stuff all around the campaign map with all these, Europe completely at war.
And France had to commence preparations at once to join the King's Crusader fleet at Marseille.
Crusader fleet in quotation marks.
England or hell itself. Many lords' estates were in disarray, however, with high upkeep and low crop yields angering the peasantry. Some estates like Orleans were on the verge of open rebellion and would deny entry to their liege lord. Count Guy de Chatillon had his work cut out. If he were to join the Crusader fleet, he would need to calm the populace of Orleans, while trying to regain his entire home province of Blois, with all its hamlets. Only then would he have a strong enough power base for future adventures.
Now that these pirates have been dealt with, let us continue our journey home, my lord. I pray thee land at the friendly French port of Calais, from where we will have only a short march home.
Okay guys, well that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. However, if you did want me to continue this, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, because I'm having a ton of fun and I actually do generally enjoy this game. I've set my issues with it, and even though this video is sponsored, I thought I'd still go ahead and let you guys know more about kind of my opinion about the game itself. And the campaign map is massive. You have all these different factions you can fight with and against and for. You're playing as minor lords within them, trying to conquer territory and castles, marching on Rome. There is a ton of stuff you can do. I also imagine playing as like some of the Aragon counts over in Sardinia or Corsica could be a ton of fun as well. But yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if this is a game you're going to pick up. If not, why? If you are going to pick it up, why? As the game obviously is currently on sale over on Steam. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.